You can't obviously believe that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, "To take heed that no man deceive you." Oh. And I'm not really Jesus.
Shalom, you on air. Who we speaking with?
Right.
Shalom, Hebrew. What's your name? Who we speaking with?
Hello.
Shalom. What's your name, Makoti?
This is Amina from Minnesota.
Minnesota in the building. Prince still dead up there?
Yes, he is, Brother Jacob, and he's not coming back till the Messiah returns.
Hallelujah. Talk to us.
This is something that has been on my mind, and I'm calling in because I may be the only one that's speaking for Brother Malaki, but I just want to say that many Israelites are silent on Brother Malaki. It's not that we don't love him. We don't have hatred in our heart for him. But Israelites have put a target on that man's back. And what they have said and what they have did is so wrong. They call themselves Israelites. They have talked about that man like he's a dog and drug his name through the streets of St. Louis. And it is wrong what they are doing to him. They cannot say who is leading Brother Malaki. He is under the authority of the Most High Yahweh. Who's to say how he feels or what he thinks or what's in his heart? Only Yahweh knows that. And to point a finger at him and drag his name through the mud like he's not an Israelite. So he has stepped out and doing what he's doing because he believes he's been led to do it. Who are we to judge? Who are we to say as Israelites that you're wrong, you're this, you're that, you're no good? Talk about that man to the point of wanting him to die. That is not what Israelites are supposed to do. And those of us who are true Israelites who are silent on this, we are watching and praying for Brother Malaki. We're not pointing a finger at him and judging him and telling him he did wrong. We don't know. Are we speaking for the Most High now? When he clearly says his thoughts are not our thoughts and his ways are not our ways. Who are we to judge? We're not perfect. We've all made mistakes. As Romans 3:23 says, all have sinned and fallen short of his glory. Where are we on this when we attack this young man, a brilliant man that's among our people, and to do what they are doing and then to say that he's done. There's no light in him. There's no light in those who are saying there's no light in Brother Malaki. He's a father. He's a husband, a brother, an uncle. The man has integrity. He's not coming and fighting with Israelites. He's trying to do what he feels that the Most High has led him to do. And until Yahweh sends the judgment on Brother Malaki that should come from Yahweh and not us, we are to stand back and let Yahweh do what he needs to do. What's going on here now is they're tying up the Father's hands. It's not that he can't do, but he knows Malachi's heart. He knows where he is and where he's supposed to be and what's supposed to be done. Vengeance is not ours on any brother or sister. It is Yahweh who has the vengeance. And yes, there are those Israelites who are silent. They're not saying anything, and they're doing the right thing. But every time I try to listen to this radio station, I get very disgusted, very frustrated, and I'm to the point now to where I'm almost to the point where I won't listen anymore.
Well, maybe that's what you should do, Akoti. Thank you for your call.
Right.
People have a right to an
opinion.
like
Yeah.
you have a right to your opinion.
Right.
So you need to sit your ass down somewhere. So you need to sit your ass down somewhere. So you need to sit your ass down somewhere. Stop going into your feelings. This is a radio open line talk show.
Yeah.
And just like we gave you the right to express yourself, we gonna give Israelites the right to express themselves. Now, some of y'all waiting on Malaki to come back up in here. I got news for you. That ain't happening. Get over it.
Yeah.
Can I say it any plainer than that?
That was pretty. That was crystal clear to me.
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.